Hey! Welcome back to another Monday of the Mega Man variety. Still doing Mega Man 11, but this time I'm gonna challenge myself with, without using any double gear system. And just so you know, they are turned off. They are assigned to no buttons. These have buttons instead. So if I hit them by mistake, I'm either gonna slide into a pit, or shoot really fast. But I won't be using any gears. So we'll see how next to impossible this is. Am I in over my head? I don't know. Let's try it though. New game! But I'm gonna do it on normal mode first. Then I'll probably do Gearless Superhero next week. Then I don't know. Then I don't know what's going on with my life. Hey, Jonathan. And King Quarter, how you making it? Did you get Discord? What, about the Fire Pro? You just want a blue guy, and you didn't fill out the template? I mean, I can just make you a generic blue guy. I don't need the double gear system. No. Anyway, it appears I start with Impact Man for some reason, so let's just do that. See how this works. I think a lot of this won't be that big of a deal. Some of the Wily stuff might get a little hairy. As for Wily himself at the end, when he starts using the double gear, it's gonna be hard to hit him. But here we are, gonna give it a shot. Because, you know, that's what Mega Man does, is shoot. Ah, didn't die yet. Oh baby. So I don't know, you guys might be getting sick of Mega Man 11, but I'm not. Though I do work tomorrow morning. So I won't be up all night doing challenge mode stuff. If I get done this relatively quickly, I'll play some for kicks, I guess, but... we'll see. After playing superhero mode, it's gonna be easier just by virtue of having pickups this time along. Not using bolts, necessarily. Screws. Hey, Stanley, what's up? Paul, how you doing? Doing some gearless runs. See how this works. I have the controls set, so I can't use gears even by mistake. That's how you deal with that. So we'll see how nasty this gets. Well, I don't think it'll be too wretched. But I figure, hey, Mega Man 11, I'm enjoying it. Strike while the iron's hot. I think there's still some iron for this game. Some heated iron. It's not quite cooled off iron yet. I don't think my mic's turned off, so... I think we're good in that front. Let's fight that Me Tool guy. Hey, KJ, what's going on? There's not a mode for no gears, per se, but you can assign the gear buttons... or you can unassign the gear buttons, rather, because you can set slide and rapid fire to where the gear buttons normally are. So I can't even accidentally use gears if I want to. So there's not a mode, but it is something you can do. I assume there's an achievement for it, and maybe there is, but I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. So I don't think this will be too bad. But I don't know. Some parts will be kind of a pain in the arse, but that's the challenge, right? I started my Mega Man 11 game today. Half the time I forgot I had gears. Yeah, that's an easy mistake to make. But the more you remember to use the gears, the easier it'll be for you. At least to start. Yeah, Mega Man 11's on PS... As far as I know, it's on PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. And Steam. I didn't really need to do that. But I did. I didn't need to do that either. I did that incorrectly. So I got hit for my troubles. This is where I would normally like to use speed gear, but I can't. So that's the challenge. Oh, this backhoe dude's gonna be toasted here shortly. There's remnants are off to the side to never forget. I haven't done Wily yet. Yeah, Steam is basically for it's PC. It's for the computer. It's an app. Is there an achievement for not using gears? I would imagine, but I don't know. If it's not, it should be. You ask me. Damn it. So let's try not to die again. These pickaxes are tricky. I really feel like I could get over there somehow. But it's probably not worth the risk. So I'm not gonna try it. Them's the breaks. I'll grab the screw, because I don't really plan on using E-tanks either. And I'm gonna try to just use the Buster also. But I'm not gonna be, like, super hardcore about that. Like, if I decide I have to use any of the above, I will. But I'm gonna try not to. Just to be that much more torturous to myself. I don't think this will matter so long as I get this. And I didn't, so... Alright. Yeah, I did, KJ. The Dr. Wily part. I know the part he's talking about, and I think just so long as you just give her, you can do it, but he's also saying about Rush as well. I'm not sure if you can not use Rush. You probably have to use Rush at some point. These games typically operate like that. I just don't remember. I want this little thing of health. Although it's probably just gonna cost me. This part will be a little tricky. Back down we go. But it's not a no-hit run, it's just gearless. Be plenty of hits. And falling into spikes. Hey, Blade Games, how you doing? What is up? should probably get some healing. Healing and dealing. I will probably also buy lives in the interest of time. Well, I'll get that healing. Look at all that healing. I could have gotten that, but I'm not this time. Because if I'm just going to fall on the spikes, it's not really going to matter. Who else has been to one of your streams? Yeah, but you're here now, good to see you. Hope things have been well, just, you know, been busy or whatnot. Okay, I think we might be fine now. Well, if I just kinda took it. Took my lumps, didn't fall off. Just there's such knockback. Considerable knockback. There. Now we just gotta beat Impact Man. Which, might not happen. It's not like I can speed gear it. I mean, I could get that E-Tank, but with Rush. But there should be some... Damn it. There should be some healing down here, so... Hopefully one of these fellows will drop something. Or I'll just die on the fence that's not moving. Good. I will never play Fortnite. Not on my channel, I've tried, I just... Not for me. There. Let's do that again. How you doing, Patrick? There, now that I have all these lives, I won't have to use them. I mean, I could've maybe waited a second. Being a little hasty. No, I really wanted to like Fortnite, but I don't. So, good. Good I did that again. Now I'm trying to rush through because I did this already. That's more like it. Well, I'm not going to be doing this in an hour like that other achievement once. Pretty sure that's an achievement, beat this game in an hour. And I think you have to do it on at least normal mode. Which I think would be kind of a pain in the arse. I'd rather do this. Yeah, slide, slide. Jump, jump. I also saw that Nintendo Capri Sun episode of Mega Man 8 where you just did the jump, jump, slide, slide thing first try. It's like, oh yeah. Just make that look easy. Those of you who haven't played Mega Man 8, it's not. Yeah, it made me feel bad, yeah. I don't want to say it made me feel bad, but just watching it, I was like, what? How? Can't even really say it's dumb luck either, like, he was using, like, good strategy for it, it's just... It's one of those things. Mega Man 8 was a horror train. Yeah, not my favorite Mega Man. I'll say that much. It's got the best voice acting. Well, it's like Mega Man 8, you could really tell how... I don't want to say played out, but they were... Seemed like they were kind of looking to shift gears at that point. It's like, yeah, we'll make another Mega Man, but begrudgingly. Oh, we got the checkpoint. Music was good. But no complaints about Mega Man 8's music. I said this before, but I'll say it again. The music in this game has, like, grown on me, but... I still don't think it's... like... Well, it's not classic Mega Man music. Now, I do really like the Dr. Wily... I always call it Dr. Wily. The Dr. Light Trial music. And, like, the Wily Fortress boss music I'm also into. Like the rest of the music, it's like, yeah, it's passable. But I'm not gonna jam out to a lot of this music in my car. Not like Mega Man 9's boss music, which I have on a CD. And other Mega Man music, for that matter. So this is definitely the hard part. So, don't mind me as I do the hard part. Yes, you do, Mega Man. Mega Man. I'm Dr. Wily. Damn it! I know, buddy. Clown Man? Yeah, really, Wily? Actually, this one does not, because they got real voice actors. Yeah, not college dropouts off the streets. I heard that Mega Man 8, the voice actors were the Japanese voice actors, but they just got them to read the English subtitles. Not subtitles, but like, just get them to read the English dub, too. Because why else would Dr. Wily... why am I getting them confused now? Why else would Dr. Light sound like Elmer Fudd? There's no good reason for that. But, like, it pretty much wasn't until Mega Man 11 that the voice acting was tolerable in Mega Man ever. Mega Man 8's voice acting wasn't the worst. Mega Man X8. I think I just said 8. Although there's still that line that was like, "Are you Sigma? You can call me that, for I am indeed Sigma." Like, it wasn't really Sigma, but still, just the way it was said, it's like, okay. And I don't know why I keep getting hit there. There, and then do that. And we should be okay now, but I don't know. Because those guys will have respawned, too. Yeah, just take the hit and... Good enough. There, now I can just... become dead. Well, shortly. We haven't actually hit a checkpoint. Mega Man 2's music is really good. It'd be the best of the classic series. I have a hard time lumping 9 in with the classic series, even though it looks like it. Although there's a lot about 9 that I liked. Although it could be frustrating at parts. There we go, we should be good now. But 3 will always be my favorite. Mega Man sound like a 4-year-old boy. Yeah. From what I've heard, the voice actor for Mega Man in this game voiced number 1 and number 2 from codename KND. Never heard of it. I could never not use the gears in this game. Wait, what? Yeah, 11 is best voice acting aside from X8. That's 6 of the best NES music. I really like the Wily music in 6. That might have my favorite Wily music. I grew up with 3, 5, and 6. Those are the ones I had. I don't remember where any of them came from. I just know I have them. I find the gears, though, like, while they help greatly, once you get used to playing it without the gear, or, once you get used to just playing the game a few times, doing it without the gears isn't as, like, impossible as it seems at first. It's a nice safety net, though. And it was a nice mix-up to the series. Like, to change the mechanics somewhat. I think it was a very welcome addition. Makes me wonder what they'll do for 12, like if they'll... Like, if we'll get the double gear system back. Or if it'll be some other mechanic. Like, I have a hard time... Unless this is, like... the game's, like, equivalent of training wheels, and the next one's just not going to have a double gear system. I feel like the next one, if it doesn't have the double gear system, will have some other gimmick. But we'll see, I guess. Part of me feels like the double gear system is going to be, like, the first domino that gets knocked over, as for why, like, Mega Man ends up dying, transitioning into X. But why would they ever want to, like, actually end this series? I feel like that'd be a really dumb move. Unless Capcom knew they were going bankrupt, so they're like, yeah, let's kill him. Even though I'm not going to use the Impact Man's power, I'm still going to go and fight them in the order of that I would typically. Yeah, 4's music was really good. I liked 4's boss music I really like. Mega Man always has, like, pretty good music. Like, this is one of the weaker musical arrangements in the series, I think. Magnet Man theme from 3 is a... I always start with Magnet Man. Magnet Man's my dude. I'd love to know how many times I've beaten Magnet Man. I've heard a lot of people say they've hated Bounce Man's stage. I didn't find it that bad. I actually found it one of the easier stages. Annoying, yes. But you can't really die via pits. Like, there's that one part where you can. I guess there's 2 parts. Maybe I should have bought more lives, but I didn't. So there. Seeing that life made me think of it. Hey, Vile, what's up? So we just beat Impact Man for the gearless run. That's where we're at. As far as we've gotten. And it's normal mode. Yeah. Sharona, whatever the song is. My Sharona. Now Bounce Man stage user do the non-lethality of it as well. Yeah. Oh, like the balloon, like the balloon toads or whatever. But yeah, this is basically, you know, Clown Man Part 2 type of thing. Like, we gotta have an amusement park kind of stage now. We're making that a thing. Oh, stop licking me. Not while everyone's watching. I don't need no speed gear. I'll just mash really fast. I don't find the speed gear really helps that much as far as mashing goes. Like, it does, but it's not as helpful as I thought it would be. Yeah, you have, like, all day to... Like, if these defensive linemen, you know, balloon guys come up, you have quite a while before they pop up again. You could probably just go for it and make it. You'd have to wait an excessive amount. Oh no, weapon energy I wasn't using anyways. Help. Beat this game 3 days. Right on, got it release day. But I played on newcomer. Ah, because I suck at these games. I started on normal, then I went to superhero mode, but I've been playing a lot of the Dr. Light trials. I've been obsessed with them. But I'm #1 on the PS4 for the endless ones. So hooray for that. I wanna get up looking the other direction. I'm pretty sure you can, I've just been screwing it up. Now I get this part's kind of annoying, but these things do so little damage it barely matters. They do, like, I think 1 damage each. So they're not really a big deal. It's not like you have to kill them, but, you know, bloodthirst and all that, oil thirst. It's not like we're killing people. Or anything with tangible blood. Therefore not thirsting for it, as far as I know. Unless there's some secret Mega Man's not telling us about. Yeah, and Blast Man, yeah. Yeah, that's more of an amusement park stage. This is more of a rock climbing stage. Like some kind of party stage. I'm getting this E-Tank just because. Or I'm not. Or I'm not getting the sea tank. Well, I don't want to use them anyway, so never mind. I'm gonna try not to. Damn it. I mean, I was over there, then I had to go and be all... go all fiddle-faddle-foo on you guys. Apologies for my fiddle-faddle-foo-ness. There we go. Chillin' like a villain. Vile from Mega Man X. Bounce Man's my least favorite from this game, but other than him... I thought this game had a nice robot monster lineup. Yeah, it did the trick. But yeah, we got ourselves our fire and ice and electricity one again. I found Acid Man's ability at first. I didn't get it. But then I realized once you could, like, power gear with it, way better. It's way better when you can power gear with it. Because then you just kill everything with the acid. With the acid shield. I'm not sure why I was having so much trouble with this thing before, like, honestly. I think it's really pretty straightforward. There we go. Tender Man's my favorite. He's so elegant, he is. And he has maybe the best pun in this game. I forget exactly what he said to start, but he's like, "Wanna dance? Feel freeze." It's like, oh. That's really a stretch, but I love it. And Bounce Man's voice is, not what I expected. It's not very man-like, if you catch my drift. There. You can say ice puns and I don't cringe. Oh, I love me puns. Good, bad puns. I don't care. So long as they're puns. There. That wasn't so bad. No pits to fall down. We're good. Well, there were some, but I didn't fall down them. How many lives do we... No. How many lives do we have? 5? That should do. Let's get poppin'! Yeah. I want to take that out of context. Probably says hopping, but... Bounce Man would not want to get popping. I couldn't imagine. I always get hit there. You'd think I would learn. And that one, I guess I need to charge up. Hey, Dominator, how you doing? Yeah, Bounce Man sounds like a little kid. Bounce Man was very clearly voiced by a girl. I don't know why it couldn't have just been Bounce Woman. I mean, the breast placement is not what you would expect, but maybe you would expect. I shouldn't assume things about you, but... Yeah, then do that, and not get hit. Don't be all, like, speed gear, Bounce Man. I'm curious if there's gonna be different dialogue if I don't use the double gear system. And by if, I mean I'm not using the double gear system. Right. That's a weird thing to say as your dying words. Catch you on the rebound. I mean, I guess that's foreshadowing for the boss rush. But that's like hardly a spoiler. Hey, the Disciplined, how you doing? Doing another game challenge in a Mega Man, huh? What are you thinking, man? Just, I don't think this is gonna be that bad for me. I've been playing this game a lot. I've been playing this more than... You gotta keep in mind, like, the other Mega Man games I was playing on my channel. Not really practiced. It was mostly I just kind of went in... I don't know if cold turkey's right, because, like, I've played them before, but... I've been obsessively playing this for, like, the last 2-3 weeks. Whereas the other ones, pretty much, it's like, oh, I'm playing it now. So I guess Fuse Man's next. Has there been female bosses? Yeah, just the 9. Thanks, Dominator. Discipline, thank you, folks. Yeah, Splash Woman. Splash Woman had a really good weapon. Laser Trident. It was basically the equivalent. It was basically that game's answer to the Buster. I really like 9's weapon selection. And I like the Hornets, but I call them bees. I rather think of them as bees. I don't know if that makes me racist, but that's just how I feel about it. Just funnier to me. What Wasp can you do? That was bad even for me. Like I said, I don't mind me some bad puns. They don't need to be. Jokes don't have to be funny, right? In which case I make lots of jokes. Oh no, shooting these things while on stationary platforms, what do I do? There's that thing in the Dr. Light trial where you have to move on platforms and shoot those things. Which is kind of a pain in the butt. You have to get your timing, like, perfect. Hey. Good. Thank you, Vile. Unsubscribed? What? I forget what I said, but... Probably. Because of the bees. The birds and the bees. Never got that talk. I did take a sex ed class in, like, grade 8. And, you know, playground learning that you get. Forget what the boss is. Oh yeah, it's that thing with the sunglasses. Look at me, I'm so cool, I have sunglasses. I'm a robot with sunglasses, and... Is it like an electrical octopus? Like, it looks, it's got like octopus mouth. Sure I can. With that kind of attitude, we can. But we didn't, somehow. Miraculously, we didn't. Best get that healing, and that screw there. Don't want to pass up a screw if you can get it. The nerve. Stepmom is known as the human pun encyclopedia. I mean, there's worse things you can be called. I would wear that like a badge of honor. Those bats look really dreary. Like they've never slept. ever before. Look how dreary they are. I kind of feel sorry for it. I'm gonna put this bat out of its misery. There. I don't get how you're not supposed to get smited there. Get smote. Smatin. Now I'm just making up words. But I mean, someone had to make up the words at some point, right? Get down here so I can button mash you to death. Saiyan armor belly man. There we go. But they're so bad they're good. Those are the best ones. Any joke that I can tell inflicts damage on a person, that's my kind of joke. I think it's Coitons. Probably Coitons. No, not quite. Yay, now I can die and not have to do our level again. Hey, Just Deletion, how you doing? Yeah, I'm rocking her gearless tonight. Just like how I tried to rock the wrestling business. Gearless. Maybe 10% of you will get that. Oh wow, yes, like inflicting damage. Yes. Correct. Assault and battery, he just said. There's no salt fuse, man. If only there was a salt man. Because you could be the battery. Because you're fuse. When we fight him during the boss rush, would he be refuse, man? That part's not as bad as it looks so long as you slide. But you gotta slide. Or else you're jolly well screwed. Blackout, indeed. Yeah, that was just as... Yeah, gearless and fearless. Sorry, that is lame. Don't be sorry. Just own it. You're actually kind of cruising right now. Cruising USA. I see what you did there. Excellent. As long as we're all on the same page over here. Tundra, man. Even though if I'm not using their powers, really should probably, well, I'm gonna try not to use Rush if I can help it. Unless I have to. I probably do at some point, but I forget. I might not have to. I didn't need the Rush Jet for this at any other point, so... So I might be about due to buy another life. I actually planned on streaming this earlier, but I'm like, alright, I'm gonna have a nap and get up and stream earlier. But then I just streamed about the same time as normal. And just napped longer. I mean, whether I sleep before the stream or after the stream, what's really the difference? Sleep is sleep. I really need to have, like, a dream journal or something. Because I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this dream. And I very rarely do, unless it was really bizarre. And whatever I was dreaming about wasn't really bizarre, but... You know, I like to remember these things. Because, you know, you're always, you know, you wind up out and about somewhere. I want that free man. I will name him Gordon. Gordon or Morgan, I haven't decided yet. I think this one can be Gordon. Damn it. There we have it. Jump, 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 jump! Crisis Core will be tomorrow. I reckon we will finish it tomorrow, which means I should probably get Shadowheart stuff ready. Hey, don't be shooting me like that. Like you're some kind of big shot. How was my day back? Wasn't bad. I mean, you know, I always want it to be longer, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. I don't think I realized that it, like, just kind of shuffles you along because it's slippery like this. I'm amazed I didn't get hit there. Yeah, maybe don't jump into the spikes. Maybe take that under advisement. Well, I'm not getting that, because rush. Can grab all these screws. Look at all these screws. Look at them all. I said look! Why aren't you looking? Remember last time I had a dream. Fire Pro's every Sunday. Mega Man's every Monday. Then my main game are the other days that aren't Sunday or Monday. Don't be blinking. How dare you? How dare you blink? You think you are? Some kind of cool guy? Cool guy with your blinking? Normally I kill this thing by now. But you know, using gears and stuff assists with that. There, all dead. So this is a wheel. That's more of a wheel. That's a fancier wheel. And then that's probably a reference I don't get. So, yeah, that's a history lesson for you. So yeah, for those of you that missed it, I'll repeat this. I set my controller so I can't actually even use the gears. If, by mistake, I wound up hitting one of the gear buttons, I'll either do a slide or rapid fire. So it's just, I can't even. I wonder if there's some secret up there. Probably not. But who knows? I don't. I won't forget your blue guy. I mean, unless you want more than a blue guy, actually fill out the template. Otherwise, you're just getting a blue guy. A blue guy named Jonathan. I love how when I first saw that, it's like, which way do I take? I mean, I guess the left side is less dangerous. But, you know, either way. You're welcome, Jonathan. Remember, stop Dr. Wywee. I'm gonna do my best. This part really isn't as bad as it looks. Like, unless you want the E-tank, you just kinda give her. And you're good. I'll feel freeze, Tundra Man. Yeah. I will. Because you have a fixed pattern, thankfully. Although this part coming up is going to be pretty difficult at the speed gear. He moves real fast. I remember you moving faster than that. So never mind. Damn it. No. You're dead. I got you. Mega Man. Looks like that dinosaur was being threatened by the pointy ice. And it's like, ah, don't kill me. That was my impression of what happened. Ugh. Hey, Jim Moore, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not using the boss powers either. I mean, maybe I could have put that in the title, but that's just something else I'm doing. Right now, it doesn't seem too bad. I'm actually most concerned about the second Wily boss. Because the Yellow Devil I can do without really any problem. And first form Wily also won't really be a problem. Second form Wily might get a little rough. Torch guy. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Vile. Dominator. Dominator. Should say your name right. This part will be a little tricky without the speed gear or weapons. Well, boss weapons. I'm using the Mega Buster. This would be a hard game to beat without the Mega Buster. It's just not that kind of game. I can still get hit by that? What a bunch of malarkey that is. I guess those are that's actually supposed to be a stew pot. It's a potato throwing carrots out of a stew pot. I guess the trick for these areas without the speed gear is the slide when you can. If you can call that a trick. It's just kind of one of those Mega Man things. You've been playing it for a while, you know sliding's a little faster, but... The next parts are going to be way more tricky. Because you can use Tundra Man's thing to freeze the flame, but... I'm not doing it, so there. I should maybe not kill my light source. Let's extinguish this bird's fire. This firebird. Burning turkey or whatever it's called. Something silly like that. Dead. Not as threatening as it seems at first glance. Here's the hard part. Yeah, another one bites the dust. I guess that's actually the fastest way of going about it. Brilliant. I'm so dead already. I should have bought more lives before I did all this. Well, I got 5. Yeah, that's not how you do it. That's also not how you do it. How hard is this game, in your opinion? If you're to try to get through this game without using the gears at all the first time, you're gonna have a really rough time. But I feel like the game's about... Outside of that, the game's not so bad once you get the hang of the gear system. It's like, oh, I'm dying here a lot? Well, I should probably use the speed gear, but not so much that I short-circuit it. You know, if you can help it. I might die right here. One thing I don't like about this game is my man Otto is recreated from a cool robot with a bazooka to a weenie techie picked on by roll. Well, I shouldn't say, because he did kind of get some action in Mega Man 8 with, like, the flying segments. I'm surprised they don't let you use them more. Other than, like, his kind of cameo in Mega Man X. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Maybe I should get old mashy finger out. It's definitely doable without those things, I just gotta... do. Oh, and do that. And not screw this part up that I always screw... I don't know what it is about that jump that's so tricky. But it is. I've seen so many people get caught up there. Myself included. Yeah, Mega Man 8 regarding the cooler auto, by the way. Okay, yeah. I presume all the Mega Man games are, like, chronologically ordered. But I don't really know for sure. Oh, good. This is gonna be rough. Because you make one false move, you're just dead. Well, time to buy more lives. Just getting up to that isn't the hard part. Hey, Sarah Collins, what's happening? How you feeling today? Got your meds? Can just do that. Which normally I use accompanied with a speed gear, but you don't need to. That part is a breeze. Yeah, get that flu shot. I had to go to the ER today. Apparently I'm allergic to the eardrops they gave me. That's brutal, I'm sorry to hear that. That's the worst thing about medication. It's like, oh yeah, do you have any allergies? Nah, I don't think so. Well, here's something that you're gonna be allergic to, you just don't know yet. Enjoy. And you wascally wabbit, I'm gonna get your health too. Your little health too. I think if you just shoot this thing really fast, that its flame gets extinguished. I don't think that's a guarantee. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's not really the... That's not what's gonna kill me. Getting damage. Plus my... Must have been frightening after looking in the mirror. Yeah, for the first time. Plus my boss is mad I couldn't go to work, so I'm annoyed about that. Yeah, It annoys me when bosses are annoyed that you get sick. It's like, yeah, I, don't ever want to be sick. I don't know why you think this is a choice of mine. Way too many bosses just have no sympathy for that. That little bug prick. I have to, like, jump and shoot just so. But if I can do that, going up above would actually be the faster way about it. Yeah, inner and outer. It's like, It's like, not that it's any of your business work, but, you know, look at my face. See how it's swollen? Yeah, not makeup. That worked. Go! Go! There's another one yet, though. We're not out of the woods. We're not out of the camp yet. Oh yeah, give me a bunch of health. Right when I don't need it. This is gonna be an annoying jump to make without the speed gear. Or that wasn't really bad at all, never mind. It's more the thought of it was bad. Damn it. Well, we got the checkpoint anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't get the checkpoint, god. Fine then. No, I don't. Doesn't hurt to... It's good to vent, it's not good to dwell, I try to say. Organ's getting better and better. Okay, yeah, good. You could not miss a day of work for 20 years and you're sick once and they think you're fake sick. Alright, that's better. Now I know to get that bug. Now that I realize there's no checkpoint there, be more careful. There's gotta be another checkpoint, though. Doesn't have to be, but... there ought to be. Okay, so... don't fall to my doom. There. All not fall into my doom. I almost fell to my doom. I shouldn't have done that. I was gonna say, this is gonna prove difficult if I don't have a light source. It'll still prove difficult. Hey, Frank the Dragon, how you doing? I got 2 jobs. Ah, no, don't come to work regardless. Yeah. Don't expect everyone to keep walking on, instead drop dead. Yeah, thanks to my sickness. 2 jobs, one's in Arkansas, the other in Louisiana. Good lord. It's crazy how different between it is states here. Are they bordering states? I really don't remember my American geography. Okay, this isn't the part that's all heated and stuff. Okay, time to... I hope we hit a checkpoint, because if not, this is gonna be real annoying. Yeah, slide over those. Okay, this part might not be as bad as it seems. Yeah, I'm just gonna tank these hits. Keep on going. We're good. Alright, that wasn't... Second one was trickier than that one for whatever reason. And a jolly good hello to you, sir. They are pretty much on the state line. Okay, cool. Well, that's handy as far as work goes, anyways. Hey, Yuzu, how you doing? Konnichiwa. Torch Jitsu! Oh, you can slide under that. Hi hi hi! He's very, he's greeting me with the hi hi hi! Alright, let's fight him with full power. And 6 lives, hopefully that's enough. Hopefully I can do this. Half left. That just kind of worked out. Don't be like that. Torch Jitsu, man. I mean, I would, but no, rush. Outta here. I thought he was gonna do the jump thing, not the kick thing. It's often like anything like Oregon, Washington, people often work in Washington with lower income tax and shop in Oregon with no sales tax. That makes perfect sense to do that. I mean, if you can. There's probably stuff you could do in the Canadian provinces, certain ones, if you did it right. I just never really questioned it. It's not really a thing I can do here. Not where I'm at. I'm not close enough to the border. Stop cornering me, you bully. Do you not believe in honor? Torch Jitsu, man. I thought I had more health than that. Well, 4 more lives. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, that would help ease the pain a little bit. No killers of pain. Oh my jeez. Okay, I guess that's just what you do. So I don't recommend starting with Torchman. Yeah, do stuff like that. It's kind of annoying to dodge, but... As is that. That does a lot of damage. I might be screwed here. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Maybe not slide into his kick. Okay. Stop deviating from your pattern. There we go. Hooray. We did it. Really impressed with how well this game looks. Yeah, it does look pretty good. A lot about this game just kind of threw me off at first, because it just doesn't look like the rest of them. Doesn't quite feel like the rest of them. But I've gotten used to it now. And like, as you may have presumed, I'm not... I don't think I'm recording this at, like, full... It's full potential. Yes. Buy more lives to avoid tedium. Part of me wants to make a 10-hour loop of this. Of her going, "Are you sure?" It's stupid crap like that that random people would watch. Blast Man, I think. I'm going to next. Yes. Yeah, pew pew pew. Yeah, you did it, thanks, Donomator. I hope the next, because I can't see them not making a Mega Man 12 at this point. With how this game seems to be fairly well received. So I hope they can keep up the momentum. And we can have like a proper reboot of the series. Although now that they had, you know, the one good one to stick it to Kiji and Fune, they might just let the series die. It's hard to say. Hard to say with Capcom. So I feel like this is more of a spite-driven creation than necessarily an artistic one. They did a good job with it, though. Like, it doesn't have all the classic stuff in it. Like, a lot of the sounds are different. And there's no Dr. Eily eyebrow wiggle. Which, Capcom, you can still patch the game. And put it in. It's not too late. Just saying. In case someone from Capcom ever watches these. I hate this boss. So much. Guess it's a mini boss. It's not like a wholehearted boss. I'm pretty sure those little, like, explodey guys are... you can, like, use to damage it, too. Which I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up on the first time I fought it. Fought this crazy dude. We did it. Wish they didn't have the yellow devil. I understand why some people would be totally sick of the devil bosses, but I actually rather... I guess it just tickles my nostalgia, but I like having the devil in this one. It's the easiest version of him, I think. And if it's like a reintroduction of the series, it's like, yeah, let's do the devil boss again. But this time with gear powers. Which oddly enough makes them easier. Damn it. Must have hit it. Yeah, we hit the checkpoint. Yeah, the most important patch a game can get, fixing Dr. Wily's eyebrows. Alright, Sarah. Yeah, November, December. What about Mega Man 25? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thought it was funny how you seemed somewhat disappointed, kept making a comparison with his music and gameplay, but seemed to have grown on you tremendously. Except the missed opportunity with the Wily eye wiggle. Yeah, it just... it doesn't feel like a normal Mega Man at first, but... it is. I'm still... I guess you could say I'm disappointed with the music. It's like, it's okay. But I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement for the music. I found this boss really hard on superhero mode. Yeah, let's not get blown up. Literally blown up to the spikes. But yeah, if you're used to old school Mega Man, there's a bit of an acclimation period to this game for sure. Feel the explosion. You trashed your receipt? Probably. I have no clue where it is. Off to a good start. Physics seem different in this one. Yeah, they are a bit different enough. Definitely understand the nostalgia factor for the Yellow Devil, but they leave out other things that are staples. Yeah, like the sounds and such. Yeah, it's not a perfect one-to-one change, but damn it, go go go. Like, it's definitely not 100% the Mega Man we grew up with, but it's good. Probably gonna die. If I had to guess. If I was a betting man, probably gonna die. Right about now. See? Oh, I should have taken that bet. Yeah, where's my base and proto, man? Yeah, if I still have the receipt for this around, I don't know where to... Because, yeah, there was alternate music for this game, isn't there? Yeah, go stand where he stands. I should maybe pay attention. I've got a bunch of lives left, at least. I mean, I could have done the 2 life thing, but why? Why would I do that to myself? Just these big-ass bombs do so much damage. I could have not slid into the explosion. Pretty sure first time I beat this guy was with the Buster. It's like I wasted the flame attack. Oh, excuse me. There, now I can... Oh. I'm sorry, that should have been a draw. Yeah, MegaHarv. Promo code might have been on the receipt. Oh well. I'll live. Might still be in the car, I didn't really care too much about the receipt at the time, because... Figured I'm probably not returning this game. Glad I played the demo first, though. I think that really helped with my, you know, just getting used to this style of the game. I think we're good. Just use little piddly shots. That ought to do. Don't have to use the buster shots, we don't need to rely on them. That's better. Let's see if I can actually not get schooled by Blockman. I say, yawning. I say, with a yawn. Ah. I want to pop, even though it's like 11. And by pop, I mean a cola. A caffeinated drink. Maybe I'll get not a caffeinated drink. This guy reminds you of Bakugo. I am unfamiliar. I think I've seen that name on games somewhere. If there is a Bakugo game. Not that I've played, but I think I've seen them. I saw someone remake this level in Mega Maker. It was neat. That being said, eventually I should play Mega Maker again. Because I guess there's been some updates to it as well, on top of everything else. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Why'd I do that? Now that part's kind of noticeable, with the lack of speed gear. That's good to know. Because I didn't know that until recently. Yeah, a sody pop. Exactly. Which new graphics you like better? This one. I don't know if I... Had you asked me before playing this game, I would have been like, yeah, definitely the old graphics. But there's definitely a small part of it that's like, get with the times a little bit. Damn it, I thought I was faster than that. Like, I'm not at all offended by the old school graphics, but... Seven's graphics I liked, but Mega Man was, like, too big. And I mean... Like, I mean, 8's graphics would technically be better, but just something about it, I don't know. Just didn't quite mesh with me. I don't know what it was. That being said, I really see no harm in if they were to release like a DLC or something for this game that was like 8-bit graphics. But I do think that Mega Man X9, should they make it, which I imagine they will, should be 16-bit. But I don't know if they'll do that or not. Maybe Maker after 11? Hey, maybe. Hey, Yusu, thank you. Already got to it. Tech Dynasty. How you doing, Torap? I like the graphics, but then again, I don't have much experience playing the older game. How do you feel if Capcom is remaking all Mega Man games from 1 to 10 Mega Man base with 11's graphics? Immediate purchase? I don't really feel that's necessary. I mean, I'd probably buy it anyway. But I don't really feel it's necessary. But no, it definitely took me a minute to appreciate the graphics in this game, but I like them. They're good. They're just not the classic style. It's like we already have eight games with the NES style. I mean, if you really need that itch scratched, you can play one of the other 8 ones. Or Mega Maker, for that matter. I'm probably gonna get, like, a Sprite or something. Always use lemons, yeah. They're less lemony in this one, now they're flaming lemons. Normally I use the speed gear for this part. And I should have jumped there, but I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal anyways. And they're like, yep, you're gonna want to use the speed gear for this. But guess what? Guess what I'm not doing? That. That part's really not as tricky as I originally gave it credit to be. Damn it. Well, that was less than ideal, but... That being said, I'll just do it again. Or not. Those enemies are kind of like flying lemons. Flying lemons with propellers and eyes. There. Much better. I believe there is a at least a Mega Man 7 demake. There probably is an 8 demake. And I'm sure there will be an 11 demake as time goes on. I should give the 7 and 8 demake a try as well. But even after I do superhero mode gearless, which is what I'm planning for next Monday, I still might just try doing some like endurance run streams just to see how they do. Like if I'm constantly trying to break my record on a stream, if I get up to some of the higher levels, there might be some interest in that, I don't know. I feel like it'd be worth a Monday to play around with it. Right block, man, you arsehole. How about you don't kill me, like you always do? Hey, Phoenix Corporation, how you doing? Jump, you prick. Yeah, square things up. I mean, this probably was the best boss to have in the demo, realistically. He's like the most visually stimulating of them. If that's the right word. Alright. Block, man. Oh, thank you. You good. Good. Thought you were gonna die after shorting over a pit. Yeah. Not quite. I wouldn't put it past me. What's the difference between the modes? Well, between normal and superhero mode, there's no health drops, no one-up drops, not even a pick-up in the level. More screw drops, but that's probably just in lieu of not getting energy drops. You take a bit more damage. Enemies take a bit more damage. Or they take less damage, you take a bit more damage. I should have bought lives. But I didn't. Yeah, that was a close fight. Surprised it didn't beat me. For how basic this music is, it's kind of grown on me. In this level. I really feel like the green acid should have been instant death. It barely does any damage at all. Like, it looks way more threatening than it is in actuality. Well, I think we can pick up another life here underwater somewhere. I think a little later, though. Cute. Although I feel like if they had like at least like an 8-bit like sound pack for this game, like if they had that as a DLC type of thing, I feel like people would go for it. They would be annoyed that it's DLC, but... Just a thought. Oh, spider babies. Robot spider babies. It's the glory days of Mega Man. I actually rather like this game, but I know what you're saying. Mega Man 3 is my favorite one. Which is kind of funny looking back, but... Because word on the street is Mega Man 3 was unfinished. Which kind of makes sense if you... You see how, like, the second last half of the game was laid out? Does seem like stuff's missing. Yeah, there's this life over here. Alright, this boss. Actually having to fight you legitimately. Yeah, just fall right into the... Right into the obstacle. Something about this level gives me a Mega Man X vibe. I don't know what it is. But something. Excited for Mega Man 11, but kinda disappointed. What don't you like about it? Like, I mean, I find the music is not as good as it could be. Like, I find the graphics have grown on me. I do like how they included the double gear system. Freshen the gameplay up a bit. Like, I mean, we've had 10 installments, it doesn't hurt to spice it up a little bit. Like, they did scrub away a lot of the stuff that's nostalgic about Mega Man with the appearance and the... like, the sound. I have to do this part without the speed gear. Toxic Seahorse, maybe. Damn it, maybe. Stage is worse than Bubble Man stage. I feel the music's lacking and the design of Mega Man's decent, but I like 8-bit better. Fair enough. Welcome back, Blade. Yeah, maybe it is Toxic Seahorse that's giving me that vibe. Get all sewery type levels. Get out of the not terribly dangerous acid except to those little spider babies. Damn it. Damn it all to heck. Okay, this time I'll pay attention instead of falling into the spikes. I just didn't remember the the breeze being so ferocious. There we go. That's really not as bad as it looks, I guess. I find it rather threatening, however. Cut out playing Fusion Fall. Oh yeah, I forgot the stream, but still remember. Yeah, we're still here. For, probably another hour or so. I don't think the Wily stages might take a little while, it's hard to say. That was a little closer than I would like. Same with this part, it's really not as bad as it looks. Just jump and trust your instincts. Listen to Peppy Hair and trust your instinct. Dr. W. What kind of Mega Man gamer do you consider yourself? I guess I'm not quite... I don't quite understand the question. I'm a fairly serious one. I ruined your concoction, eh? Alright. How many lives do I have? I remember it must have been you that brought up Fusion Fall. I did. His shun of cocks. Why is the tiniest enemies give me the most problems? Maybe Wily should make an army of them. They really should, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I was thinking it. Surprised I didn't get hit there. Got hit there. I think I should be jumping there. Yeah, jumping. Jumping with my jump man feet. My jump and shoot man feet. Maybe not jump into the acid. It's good, Ah, I got an achievement for using the buster on the bosses, look at that. Mini Acid Man. For some reason that sounds cute. When Acid Man was revealed, his voice was exactly as expected. A crazy scientist. Yeah, pretty well. Like, I don't know what other voice he could have, really. Other than, like, far out, man. In the beginning cutscene, why didn't Wily just steal Mega Man? That's a good question. I don't have an answer for that. So I'm gonna buy more lives. Pretty sure. Maybe save it. Zero out of 10. Do you ever play a Mega Man game before? Why would you take that out? Like, I mean, I play it up a little bit, but that does actually bother me. The lack of eyebrow wiggle. Damn it, Wily. All caught up in your double gear system, you forget. If you did the eyebrow wiggle, you would actually beat Mega Man. I hope you know that. Wily going senile. I heard about that. Quint's the future version of Mega Man that Wily sold, but Mega Man 2 on Game Boy sucks very bad. And so does Quint, for that matter. Those eyebrows really piss you off, don't they? Like I was just saying, like, I play it up a bit, but yes. More than it really should. It's like how some people can't get past, like the sound effects or the graphics of the game. I can't get past the lack of the eyebrow wiggle. I will never stop commenting on it. I would buy DLC just to give Wily his eyebrow wiggle. And Capcom's just... maybe not for that specifically, but... like, in all seriousness, they should have, like... if it's not a total pain in the ass to make, an 8-bit version of this. Or at least 8-bit sounds. As, like, DLC packs. Pretty sure people would go for that. It might feel like a bit of a rip-off, but I feel like it's a compromise that we could make. Good thing I didn't jump. Maybe Wily's getting old, he's having trouble getting them up. Maybe. Wily just stole Mega Man, he could have just installed all... yeah, the other Robot Master powers into Mega Man to be unbeatable. Yeah, Wily's, like, really all about... that also gotta make you wonder, is this, like... this must be, like, an old fortress of Wily's. That he must have built, like, shortly after Dr. Light helped put the kibosh in his double gear system. Well, he was all about the gears. The reason I say that is because of the, like, there's rusted gears around here. Makes me think that, you know, at one time they weren't rusted. But they are now. Because so much time's gone by. Like, a lot of them are still fairly well oiled, but other ones, not so much. Like these ones, they're not moving anymore. I think it's because it was his first fortress that... I don't know how he keeps getting the funding for all these fortresses. I mean, if it's funding, or if he's just... or if he's just rich. He's just loaded for whatever reason. Loaded enough to have 11 mansions. Skull fortress mansions. That no sane person... well, he has his saucer thing, so that's how he would get through, I guess. Yeah, KJ, yeah, exactly. $1.99 for the Wily Wiggle asset. I would pay that happily. With pleasure. Huh? Okay, time to actually do this legitimately. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking over here. Also, for whatever reason, the disappearing blocks don't look like they're coming out of the wall, like they typically did before. I feel like that's... oh, seriously? I feel like that's kind of a strange oversight, but... hey, Azure Nightshade, what's up? Technically 13 fortresses, because he built the Proto Man castle. Oh yeah, and the Rockman and Forte one. And the Mr. X one, for that matter. So, lots of them. An unnecessary amount. You know, unnecessary is subjective, so... Maybe in this day and age, he just 3D prints all his fortresses. It's really not a big deal. That's my guess. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That was needlessly risky. So why isn't Proto Man in this game? I really don't know why he didn't even, like, make an appearance. Wouldn't Wily be 80, 90 at this point? It's hard to say how much time goes by in between Mega Man games. They could be, like, pretty much, like, weeks apart, for all we know. I can't remember if there's, like, a, you know, years later type of thing in any of them. Like, I know there's the one where he gets arrested. 6, finally. That was lucky. Lucky and fortunate both. Ah! That's how Wily gets all the funding for these sites. He runs a construction company on the side. That'd explain all the Gutsman references. Yeah, Wily's probably in his 70s. I wouldn't rule. That sounds rational. What am I doing? There we go. That's an oddly annoying thing to deal with without using weapons or gears. No! Learn. Have the capacity to learn. There we go. If Wily went to jail, how would he run a business? I'll have robots to do it for him. He must have a salesman somewhere. At least I shouldn't... So long as I get to the double. That'll be the easy... Oh, that'll be the easy part. There it is. Why would Riley could be like Red from Shawshank, running a business behind bars? Reference is lost on me. Yeah, I somehow never saw that movie, so, what am I doing? Goodness. I mean, I could at least die to, you know, something. That's not that. Yay, learning. I know, I learned. What are the odds? It has investors. Yeah, he must. Time to get serious. I'm dying here way more than I should be. in my estimation. Let's try not dying this time. It's a novel concept. It worked. I tried not dying and it worked. Did you know the entire series takes place within the same year? Each adventure takes place every day. Oh, good lord. Wily really is the definition of if at first you don't succeed. Like, he's persistent with a capital P, I'll give him that. Thank God. Yeah, just don't hesitate. There, we hit a checkpoint. Overall, Mega Man 11 was great. Doesn't beat Mega Man 10, but still a fun experience and the sequel we needed. Yeah, we definitely needed this as a sequel to revitalize the franchise. I agree. Because there's definitely that worry that it was gonna bomb. But I think we can safely say now it didn't bomb. Might not be everyone's favorite, but it's quite acceptable. I feel like the double gear system was like a good choice. Just so people weren't like, geez, you guys don't ever have any new ideas, do you? It's like, no, here's the double gear system. Figure it out. I say as I'm doing it without the double gears, but it's also an excuse to make the game a little harder and be like, yeah, well, learn the double gear system. Right. There we go. Like remakes one with X6. Well, I learned a million ways on how not to take over the world. Yeah, he did. Mega Man 12 for 2020. We might even get it by 2019. Unless they're gonna be like Mega Man 11, Mega Man X9, Mega Man 12, Mega Man X10 type of thing. Which I don't think is really the worst idea. If they decide to take that if they take that route. Alright, yellow guy. It's supposed to be like a reboot of the whole series. Couldn't help but notice certain parts of the story make it seem that way. Yeah, it probably is in some respects. Because it has been like 10 years since we've had ourselves a regular, you know, a true blue Mega Man game, so to speak. So yeah, if you've ever fought this guy before, his pattern's still the same, so... You know, veterans have an advantage in that regard. Although he's still, like, a little tricky, I guess. At first. But he's like another guy you can use, like, the speed gear with if you're, you know, strategically, if need be. But once you have his pattern memorized, it's really not too bad. This part's a little 50-50. And I cannot get him to trigger shooting there. I don't know if there's anything I can do to actually trigger that. It might just be kind of random. Pretty much beat this one-eyed monster with my eyes closed at this point. I'm not going to try that. Don't even ask. Although I might be I might be able to if I really put my mind to it. This next boss I'm kind of worried about, though. If I'm not going to use the bouncy balls. Or the speed gear. It'll be, well, obviously it'll be doable, it'll just be annoying. The level itself might be worse. Yeah, the blast weapon. Yeah, this is he's the easiest yellow, yeah, agreed. He's the easiest yellow devil if you use the gears. Especially since his, especially if he uses weakness with the chain blast. Because I don't think the... Why are you still alive? Because I don't think that, like, using the regular explosion on him is really that useful. It might be halfway useful if you use, like when he turns into the little devils. But I'm not even sure about that. Stop your jumping. Surprised I had enough time to get up. I are surprised. Later, Phoenix Corporation. Thanks for dropping in. Catch you around. Surprised we killed it in time. One problem I have with this game is every time Roll says "ta-da" enough times it gets annoying. Yeah, that'll be a meme. I have half a mind to make a 10-hour loop of that. Although it probably already exists. If it doesn't already exist, I should make it. Because people would watch it. Don't ask me why. That's just the internet. Probably be my most viewed video, and I'm not kidding. If I did that. So I should just do that. Stop being all jumping and shooting, man. I don't believe this game's reboot. This game is numbered. Please don't. I watched Clone punches a droid for 10 hours. I don't typically watch those videos, I just, you know... Filthy YouTuber always trying to think of ways to get more views. Damn it. I didn't get a checkpoint there. I think the checkpoint was like... I died right before it, actually. I'll be here, but I won't be able to talk because I'm on my 3DS. Alright, Phoenix Corporation, no worries there. Phoenix, right? Or is that just a coincidence? That happened last time. Still no concern. I'm dead. Well, I had to do that. I really had no choice. Come on, drop an energy giblet. Wrong variety of giblet. Hey, Philippe, what's up? Watching a Mega Man stream while playing a game from my childhood that returned from the dead. My day is pretty good. There you go. Glad to hear it. Oh, Cod in Essence. Oh, my real name's... Oh, straight up. Right on. And you're incorporated. Dark Necrobat? What are we talking about? Oh, Cod in Essence? I should get this. Because I want to buy more lives. I definitely will. A lot of percents I will. Hey, got a life. Hooray. Now I can dilly-dally here a bit more than I previously had. Yeah, couldn't you? Well, we saw a little bit of them the last second. Alright, night, Phoenix. I'm watching on DSC, and no more talk from here. Gotcha. Kiss on the cheek, VR. Thank you, Philippe. Much obliged. X5 is pretty good if you remember to save your dad after beating 2 Mavericks. Huh? I did on the Legacy Collection, too. Oh, yeah, I got the X Collection. I forget if I got the X Collection day of, or not. I definitely played it fairly early on. Oh, that thing has the same laser as the boss does. Foreshadowing. Damn it, Stewpot. You Stewpot. Stewpot. Hey, we got health for our troubles. At least get the checkpoint this time, I hope. That would just tickle me pink. Be just rosy. Maybe be careful here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine with the carefulness or not. Don't be jumping, you ass crack. Okay, checkpoint. Good. Sweet. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard bad things. Oh, the new Mega Man show. The new Mega Man show, Mega Man has like a Jiminy Cricket kind of guy living in his head, and I can't get past it. Like, some of the animation in it is nice, like the graphics look nice, but not for me. I'm gonna kick Sigma's ass and call it a night. See ya. Alright, Philippe. Enjoy. Enjoy some Sigma ass kickery. I'll catch you later. Wily isn't even the main villain. Oh, what? I just figured Wily must have been. Even though it seemed like he was also like a friend of Mega Man, and Dr. Light's like Santa on steroids or something. It'll always be the super fighting robot Mega Man for me. I get way too much guilty pleasure from that. I need to hunt down a box set of it just cause, even though I know I could just find them. As if I didn't get hit there. Those guys actually moving really throws me off. Well, Roll isn't his sister? I don't approve of this at all. I dig the animated series back in the day. The only thing wrong was no auto. Yeah, and Proto Man was evil, yeah, for whatever reason. Well, I guess he, like, kinda was, damn it, when, like, Mega Man 3 was around. Like, he wasn't evil, but I don't think it was, like, really established that Proto Man was a... I guess he's kind of a good guy. Mega Man even still a robot? I think so. Yeah, I don't know why you would retcon something like Roll not being Mega Man's sister. Like, why change that? Do they want to have a love interest? Because that's still weird. Just because you're pretending it's not your sister doesn't make it not your sister still. Just saying. Thought that was gonna be way worse. Hey, checkpoint. Although the really hairy part's coming up here any second. Like, it'll have to be, like, pixel-perfect precision. You know, with the alliteration alignment and all that. Alliteration alert. Mega Man's the true villain. Thought they might have changed him into a kid who was just bitten by a radioactive robot or something. Don't rule it out. I certainly wouldn't put it past them. I could use the rapid fire button, but I feel like try not to use the shoulder buttons, just on principle. I don't know if it's possible. No, I could have done a charge shot there. Because I don't know if it's possible to not get hit there, but it is. Yeah, you just gotta hustle there. That part's not really as dangerous as it looks. But if you hesitate for 1 second, you're screwed. And here we are at the bottom. That was the hard part, so I guess it's looking good. Not seeing the new Mega Man series. What's it like that's not in your favor? I just, like I was saying, the graphics are good, but it just seems like it's aimed more towards kids than, like, people my age. And they just change stuff about it, like, needlessly. Like, it seems like Mega Man goes to school and stuff. At least that's what it seems like. Although this might actually be kind of difficult. I'm taking the death, because I didn't mean to do that. I could have, disabled that. I still could. Actually, let's do that right now. Off. There. Well, we need to at least be hitting this guy. Need to learn how to kill this guy without the rubber bouncy balls anyway. Not that it's like undoable, it's just not getting hits not the easiest part about it. Although if I can just get that far and survive. This is actually like the easier part. Because you want to dodge a laser, you just, you know, don't get too big for your britches, but I hate it when he goes up there. Oh, I thought he always shot like the balls. Like those other balls after those last three, but whatever. That wasn't so bad. But I need to figure out how to do that more consistently without getting hit. If I can do this part without getting hit with the Buster, I could probably get to room, like, 250 without too much trouble. If I can figure that out. Without having to use the rubber balls. That's the hard part in my estimation. Like, Wily 2 is gonna be difficult, but that was probably harder. Honestly. I mean, Mega Man destroyed so much at this point, he might as well go to jail. Some kid gnaws on some plutonium and becomes Mega Man. The game I'm playing is actually pretty hard, but I'm pretty far into it. Oh, nothing wrong with a hard game. Definitely be redemption for the lousy Mega Man X games they made. Yeah, Mega Man X anime is a better idea. Yes, it is. Big time. Oh, there's no reason why they couldn't have just made the Mega Man cartoon, like, also appealing to adults. There's plenty of cartoons that could do both. That's just not what they wanted, I guess, so... Whatever. Alright, acid, man. Well, right. Like the Wily stage bosses, they're Dr. Light trial bosses. So I fought them so many times now. I'd rather fight them than the Robot Masters. I'm more familiar with their... like their patterns. Well, good thing we got all those lives. As I said, Mega Man Maverick Hunter S, who's Vile's creator. I never really questioned that. Don't melt me to the last bolt. How dare you. Rude. Oh, does he shoot where I am? Because that would help. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Mashing powers definitely helps with these games, in instances like that. Especially if you're not using gears. I really want Wily to say something different because I didn't use gears. But I don't know if they thought that far ahead. I feel like that should be an achievement, but I really don't know. We're gonna find out. Who created Sigma? Was it Wily? I don't think so. Alright, Phoenix. Take care. I will walk into the wall. Which I don't think you could do in any other Mega Man game, but I will do it here. For it is humorous. Why did I do that? I know better. It's worth noting that his shoot me light doesn't have a cooldown period. Doesn't have that refractory period. You can just... If you have a way to shoot it repeatedly, you can. We did it. It's on Nickelodeon, right? They're pretty much all about kids. Yeah. Oh well, there's always Mega Man series possibilities before. Oh yeah, Dr. Kane created Sigma. I think you're right about that, KJ. Got Dr. Kane as a character. Yeah, he was a small part. I think Vile's creator is important. Yeah, he could have been manufacturing a generic Reploid weapons factory. Yeah, they just never felt a need to expand on it, I guess. It's Wily all along! Him and, like, everyone else in Mega Man X. Are you Sigma? You may call me that, for I am indeed Sigma. Or however that went. So long as you slide there, it's not... no big. Doing this part with just the Buster on superhero mode would be really annoying. Like, to do it without using any lives, it'd be doable, it'd just be, like I said, it'd be annoying. Although most of my boss strategies is tank hits, but not so many that I die. Field freeze. Yes. I can't believe I dodged that. It's more accidental than anything. At least he doesn't do the screen nuke version of that. Damn it. No excuse. Dr. Kane did create Sigma with the most advanced technology and wiring. That's why Sigma is able to withstand the virus. For a few months. Meld his DNA soul with the virus over time. I am Vile's father. I also never gave it any thought who would have created Axel. Do you have a reason to think that Dr. Cossack did? Or it's just like, speculation? Like I said, I've just never really thought about it. So. Cool. I love how he has spotlights, too. I know it only took me 3 playthroughs to mention that. But, you know, I had to... You know, mentioning it was integral at some point. Oh, hey, Jet Hawk. How you doing? Welcome. And Dandelion, how you? Great. Torch Jitsu. Stop doing different things towards Jitsu, man. I have to do damage. There. Moral victory. I am. How dare you kick 4 times in a row. What if Sigma didn't punch 0 in the W on his forehead instead of his face? I don't know. Dr. Cossack built Thunderman. Is it really? It's confirmed as an official character analysis in the game. I should take a look at those. I haven't really looked at them too closely. That's interesting. Torch Jitsu. Surprised that happened. Stop doing that, because that doesn't work, sir. There, that'll learn me. Maybe I should really be closer to him. We need to be close. I think probably they really expect you to speed gear that, but... Stop that. You know better! That torch kick reminded me of Ken Masters. Is that King of Fighters? Or like Ryu and Ken. Excuse my ignorance. I don't think I realized what Ken's last name was. Ryu Hayabusa, I think. Or is that the Ninja Gaiden one? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I get hit from these shots way too much. There's no excuse. No excuse! He didn't jump. He wound up jumping. Yeah, Street Fighter. Torchman says burn to ash. Was that Magnum Dragoon? I don't remember. Sigma would have been good. Zero would be a homicidal maniac, pretty much. Damn it. Oh my god, stop doing that. You must face your adversaries head on. Don't jump into the kick, though. That's just dumb. And painful. I mean, unless you're just straight up masochistic, then it's not really stupid. It's just your thing. Everyone's got their thing. If I stop running away from that kick, we'd be I've died to that kick way too many times. May as well get them all out of the way now. Oh, Flame Heinert. Hey, Raging Macho Man X. Yeah, I've been playing this game a whole bunch. Stop changing your pattern, you jerk face. Yeah, and did I get hit by the kick? I don't know. Okay, time to get hit by some of these flaming hula hoops. Hey, actually dodge them. What are the chances? Stop changing your pattern, how dare you. Dude. Need to go eat dinner now. You've been rocking her. Definitely checking. Alright. Yeah, later, the discipline. Enjoy your dinner. I will see you later. Yeah, do things that involve not being hit. I know it's a novel concept, and I should give it a try, but... It helps when he actually does pattern-related things. Jerk. Alright, let's get the rest of them. Alright, blast, man. I like how the cogs and stuff are all broken down here, like the amusement park was. I appreciate it. Air Raid Siren. I forget if I made that reference or not. It's a wrestling move. I forget whose, but it's a wrestling move. Why did that not hit him? Doesn't matter. So I have to play Maverick Hunter X. Oh yeah, there's definitely, definitely plenty of Mega Man stuff to play yet. It's far from over. Although I'm probably gonna play Rockman minus Infinity whenever I'm finally done this. I forget what else we were talking about me playing after this, but that was kind of what I was thinking before. Died in his crotch. Yeah, Blastman was having too much fun in his room. Yeah, blowing everything up. He would. He would do that. Let's get popping. I guess he says hopping, but I say popping. It's a tomato-tomato situation. Because that's what it looks like when you read it. Tomato-tomato. I love writing that figure of speech, because it makes no sense in written word. Unless you, like, force the, phonetics. Oh, look at that. Aw, I died. Aw. Over. I mean, I wouldn't be pleased, but that just seems like a weird way to react to that. R.I.P. Blastman. I hope you like explosions and screaming. I think he does. Construction worker man. Oh goodness, power gear, Batman. I thought he was gonna pulverize me, but... That's in superhero mode, where he does more of those. Spike, spike, spike! Ta-da. Yeah, no religion, no peace. No religion, no peace. Yeah. Is incomprehensible spoken. Want to dance? Field freeze! Yeah, come on in. The acid's fine. Prepare to diode? I missed that one. So more lives. I could do this my first try. It just depends how much Wily wants to do his hyper turbo. That's the thing I have the hardest time dodging of his. The hyper turbo. Please say something about me not using the gear system. Cause you should. There's no way they didn't they clearly built the game in a way that you didn't have to use it. Or else I wouldn't have made it this far. Have ourselves a leisurely trip. We'll, you know, just do a couple of speed run slides here for good measure. If I timed that properly, I could have fell. Oh yeah, and there's this thing over here that I'm not gonna pick up. Oh yeah, and in superhero mode, it has like one of those like things from Mega Man 1. You know, the things. Whatever they're called. Oh, excuse me. Like that ninja star thing that heals all of your stuff. Game called Maximum Impacts. Oh, it's the King of Fighters 3D game? How's that? Yeah, they should have made No Gears, they should have made No Gears a game mode. It's not looking like he's gonna comment on my lack of using Gears. I'm pretty sure I can, Wily. Hitting him in the second form, once he double gears, will be annoying, but doable. And typically I speed gear there, and that kind of messed with my head for a second, because I'm like, wait a second. That's not gonna work. But I can still just do that. Come on, I do better than this. Slide, slide. Yup. This is always the same pattern. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Also, return in 10. Say what? Return in 10 in easy mode. Called Yushiji. I don't know if I said it right. Hey, Stanley. I forgot that McIntyre and Braun Strowman were even together. Totally forgot that was the thing. Oh yeah, Hyper Turbo. Like, I'm better at dodging it than I was, but I still hate trying to dodge it. Although being able to beat Wily with pretty much just the Buster is great for the Dr. Light trial. But it kind of depends how temperamental he feels like being. Like right now he's being kind of temperamental. Do the power gear thing, thank you. Though it's not as easy to dodge as normal. Or maybe it's not so bad. Okay. I don't know why I'm not hitting him at all, but just have to be a little more strategic, I guess. But if he just does this, it should just be a battle of attrition. Yeah, if I time that properly. That's how you do that. Seems to do this in a similar pattern. There we go. Alright, first try. No achievement for that, really? Maybe it's too early. After Dolph lost their match, hit Braun with a beautiful Claymore running boot. Oh. Yosh. I almost say that right. Remember over the break for watching Mega Man streams. Watched all 20 Marvel movies. How'd you feel about that? Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Why is that not an achievement? Or why does he not say anything different? That kind of bothers me. Also, I want a flying big boot instead of the Siles glass. I'll see what I can do.
Open your eyes, Wily. Look at Mega Man and tell me what you see.
If I can find it. Thank you, Vile. Now, doing that on superhero mode, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your
Yeah, gearless and weaknessless.
ideas how gears could mesh together.
That's gonna be a real pain. And E-tankless.
Achieve this together. It's not too late.
I mean, technically, I did accidentally use a weakness once, but then I immediately killed myself for honor. I guess no achievement. Mega Man, Power Man, Speed Man, Gear Man. Also all the Hunger Games movies. Yeah, Quill Bolero. Yeah, no gears. We just beat it with no gears.
My old friend, perhaps
Also all the Hunger Games movies and Maze Runners. Watch a lot of movies this summer. No harm in that. I'm not a big movie watcher myself, but I did see the latest Avengers movie.
did you succeed?
But I definitely missed more of the 20 Marvel movies than I saw. Probably saw, I don't know, 6 of them. Some of the Spider-Man ones. I saw the first Thor, I didn't really care for it. Doctor Strange, I saw. I forget what else. Well, next Monday is gonna be, no gear superhero mode. Then after that, I might, test run me just doing the Dr. Light trial endless for a stream. See how that does. So, I mean, I'm trying to beat my #1 record, or whoever may have beaten it by then. When I started the stream, I was still #1. I imagine I'm still there, but we'll see. I'll check when we're done. I'll have this one for the record books. Complete vanilla run. No weapons, no gears, no E-tanks. Nope. I'm honestly shocked that wasn't an achievement. Unless it is on superhero mode, but I don't know. Why did Dracula build himself in a sports bar in a castle? When he was a little bat and wanted to go clubbing. Ninja, how you doing? I don't remember a chairman in this game. Did I say that? Because, I didn't mean to if I said it. So yeah, definitely been getting my money's worth. Well, I've been getting Chris's money's worth. He donated the money to fund for this game. Definitely, been putting my hours in. Now doing this whole debacle superhero mode will be way more of a pain in the ass. But, I am buying lives I'm not being, like, completely purist about it. But that's more like... I don't think there's ever one of those guys with an E-tank in the game. Not that I've seen. Not that I recall. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, Chairface Chickendale, yeah. Chairman was in the intro. The guy with the gigantic mustache. Oh yeah, I don't know, I was saying something about some superhero mode. Yeah, yeah, I'm buying lives, but more like a time-saving measure. It's like, yeah, we know I can beat the level. The Robo Masters will be harder. A little. I forget what the second boss does different. The Yellow Devil in superhero mode just is faster. I'd say just. It actually makes him a fair bit more difficult. But I'm sure we can do it. Even though there's no achievement for it, seems like. Whatever the logic behind that is. But yeah, I think realistically, like, unless me trying to do the endless trial goes over extremely well, we'll probably have 2 more Mega Man 11 Mega Man Mondays, then I'll move on to something else. But I want to see how long I can stay #1 in the endless. Surely to God, if I can stay #1 for long enough, I'll get some views out of it. Although it's not a speed run per se, so I'm not sure how much people really care. Hey, Mr. Godchild, what's happening? Hey. So yeah, we just polished off this gearless run. Like, yeah, I bought lives and stuff, but it really wasn't that bad. I still can't believe there's no achievement, though. How is that not an achievement? Because clearly they built the game in such a way that you don't need the gears. Or else I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I don't know what the rationale was there. I don't know, unless it unlocks something. It unlocks the no gear mode, because that would make sense. Vile attack! Oh no. Visual effects stock footage. Interesting. It was recently brought to my attention that Torchman's flames are like cartoon graphics rather than like 3D models. Evil spiky ball boss. Those eyes. Might as well just watch the whole credit sequence. Like, did they not really expect people to do that? I really don't understand that logic.
robots back on their feet by dinner time.
Doctor, did you install Mega's double gear system into auto?
I did. I'll remove it later, of course. Just as soon as Auto's done working.
So this is why you came all the way to the Gear Fortress.
Yes. We were able to recover all their primary components, so they should be just like new. It would be a shame to let their talents go to waste when there's still so much good they can do.
Isn't this great, Mega?
You bet.
Yeah.
Otto, you're slowing down. Why don't you pick up
Yeah, Mega Man 12, number 89 to 96. Yeah, we are really close to 100. Yeah, I agree, there should have been an achievement for no gear mode. Well, yeah, if we count Mega Man and base, do you mean? Because, like, in this game, they have them numbered, and it's like, what, up to 80? Yeah, 89. Was that counting, like, Oil Man and Time Man? Another Battle Network men. Well, I'm gonna turn the gear system back on. Yeah, I better get those right, or that'll really mess me up. And on. Still in the lead, right? Count 92. 94 with Oil Man Time, man. Yeah, I managed to break 9 minutes here. I'm kind of surprised I did that. I mean, 4th place, I can't really complain. This score's about as good as I'm gonna get. Like, obviously you can get at least this. But, like, Wily was so well behaved for this run. Like, he just did exactly what I needed. I should still be number 1. I am. I mean, this guy completely obliterated my, what, 103 that I did? But I had none of it. And there, the 169. You can kinda turn on and off the double gear system. You can unassign it from the buttons. You know what? I'm still in number 1. I work in the morning. I'm gonna call that an episode. So thanks everyone for joining for another episode of Mega Man 11. Probably gonna finish off Crisis Core tomorrow. Then I'm gonna move on to Shadow Hearts. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I also don't know what day Halloween is. I think it's like a Wednesday. Anyway, Halloween, I'm going to be playing Eternal Darkness. So I hope you guys join me for that. I might play it more than just Halloween Day, but that's part of the plan, so, yeah, Dark Men, Fake Men. Yeah, thanks, guys. If I didn't have to work in the morning, I would do some, I would do more Endless Trial, but you'll get more out of me yet. Keep it going, but yeah. Let me try to get some sleep. So thanks again, don't forget the Lard. And also, my like button, she's a dirty girl. Violate her. She'll love it. Smash her to pieces. I also think I have like a like button watermark on my video now. Hoping there might be some overflow on the... in case, you know, someone can't get enough smashing the dirty girl like button. There's like a second one. For all of your needs. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, thank you, Ninja. Yeah, I will catch you later. Gets to stay on top of the world, baby. Gonna try to, anyways. Eventually someone will slip by me and I just won't be able to catch up, I don't think, but I'll enjoy it while it lasts.